And welcome to Hero RC. It's August 3rd, about 7:34 a.m. Monday morning. In frame, I've got my beautiful Axial SCX-10 3 version 2 CJ7. Didn't have to put the Jeep in there because you already know it's a Jeep. Just made a few little changes to it. Let's explore those changes. Alright, you can see I got my antenna on the top from Twisted Tree. I think that's what it's called. I bought a few of them from them. I was just kind of confused on how to get the ball with the antenna. I missed something on the website. But anyway, I've got chrome wheels on it now they're 2.2s, only 2.2s, chrome wheels from TXX RCSS. And then on the inside, I've got simulated slotted drilled rotors behind the rims there. I wish it had some nice simulated Bimbo disc brakes for it, because you're gonna need some big brakes to stop this bad boy, these big wheels here. And speaking of tires, I've got BF Goodrich's on it with the 2-inch yellow Enduro foams. I think these are the ones that, no, it was just the truck. So these are full 2.2 Enduro yellow foams. Got the tire center lugs on them. I have the regular screw on there, and those lugs just fit over the screw. It has to be enough room. And as you can see on the inside, I've done a little bit of my crappy painting. I see some places I need to touch up, but I'll get to those. Haven't done anything to the shocks. Painted the seats black and then trimmed it with the gray. Did the steering wheel and the cooler back here in the back. Just did the top on it. And center console, painted that. And then I painted the Axial emblem on the door, silver. And then I painted the door handle silver. And then I'm going to change out all these screws here. I was looking on the internet, just kind of, surfing, and saw where they have chrome screws that go in there. But I found my own right here. I just pulled me some out of my box there. They're chrome. I'm just going to stick those in there. They fit perfect and they'll look good in there. Those are the only other changes. And then we got our new companion in the back there, Lassie. I don't know if y'all are old enough to remember Lassie. He was a dog that belonged to the little boy, and I can't remember the boy's name. But anyway, he had a big, beautiful collie. You don't see those much anymore. I think they were originally sheepdogs, maybe. But yeah. He's a good companion back there. I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, the steering wheel painted, cooler. It's kind of gangsta lean for some reason there. I don't know, when you don't use them for a while and the shocks, they sit in a certain way, they may leak and it sit in a certain position. But there she is, looking sweet as can be. So we're gonna get her outside and see if she crawls with all these changes I made on it. I will see you on the flip side. Testing. 1, 2.
3, and 4. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Hero RC. You're grooving with me, RJ the DJ, and we're listening to smooth jazz on DirecTV with music by Wakana, playing some of that After Hours from that CD, which is a single put out this year, titled also After Hours.
All right. That was just me messing around. Having some fun. Haven't done anything in a while, so why not? Welcome to the flip side. We're not outside here on the flip side yet because I want to take her over the indoor course before I go outside and see what she does. It'll kind of give me an idea of what she's like. Put some of that not ornament, but tire cleaner on it. So I tried to keep it off of the treads, but you know, that's kind of hard to do unless you're using a rag. I use a spray on. I guess I could have sprayed some onto the rags, but the way this works, it foams up on the tires and it cleans the tires. So that's the whole purpose of spraying on tires. But anyway, and in the vehicle, before I forget, you can see Thor with this beautiful princess from the movie Love. At least that's what they call her on the box. Yeah, and they got their soda in there, and you know, of course, Lassie's in the back. But let's do something. I'll walk by it and look down into it, and that silver is just popping on the inside of it, man. Check that out. The silver is just popping in there. Now a little diddle, yeah, I showed that in the intro. But okay, enough of and then you got your little flag on the back there. But let's get her rolling. She looks good, but let's see if she crawls. All right, here we go. Now she's on the Radio Link receiver. And the reason why I did that, because I didn't have any control of the lights, but I still don't have any control of the lights. And she's running that 2300 Fusion Pro. Like I said, the transmitter and receiver are Radio Link. I think it's an 8-channel receiver. And I usually don't have any problem with lights on vehicles when I hook it up to this radio. Oh, very nice. Oh, and that's you. Well, we ain't over that. You got to get that back passenger tire over that plastic, and then over this piece of wood here at the same time. The driver, so he said, "Oh, well, will you just come on? I got this." All right, baby. Nice. Very nice. And this is kind of tricky here because I've got it doubled on one side and single on the other. I'm gonna turn the top lights off, and back to the lights that I skipped over. I just couldn't get them to work. Hooking them up to their own channel, and they will not work with this radio. And I'm not getting any serious drag brake, but it's a lot of weight on this thing too. And sometimes a lot of weight is just not a good idea. And it's not giving me the smooth modulation that I expected with the Radio Link, honestly. And a Fusion Pro in it. It's kind of, yeah, well, this is just a test run anyway. Okay, there's some drag brake there. Yeah, I'm gonna say that's weight. Yeah, it's like a rock, man. I'm gonna have to weigh it after this, see how much it weighs. Uh-oh, what is this box we're about to run into? Damn. You know, this is my first one of these name brand vehicles. As you can see, it's a Demon SU4 by Cross RC. And I've watched Cross RC on YouTube, man, and they're pretty tight. And then this one here comes with interior. And okay, let me back it up. Surfing on the web, hit AliExpress, saw this thing, looked at the price, 200, and so I said, what? So I didn't even hesitate. I didn't read or anything. I just said, this is a hell of a price for this vehicle. And I ordered it because I looked at them before in the past, you know, and they were like $400 and something. But the kicker is this is a kit. It's not a RTR, so that's why it was $200 and something. But I got to looking at it. I was like, oh my damn. It's got heavy metal wheels, 1.9 heavy weighted metal wheels. Not my type of wheels. They're like black or something like that. Small in diameter, width. Tires feel real good on it. The foams are very soft. Interior, all the exterior pieces and stuff like that have to be painted. But then, as you can see, there's a scoop on the hood right there. It's got a rack, spare tire kit for the back. With the wheels being as heavy as that, and I hadn't really looked it over yet. I just kind of opened it up and looked. I hadn't looked at instructions or anything, so I don't know if it's portal or straight axle and definitely I'm gonna go out on a limb and say, being a 1/10 scale and toting some heavy wheels, it's got metal links on it. So back to the then it says 4x4 on the box right there, and this thing is definitely gonna get a Fusion because I just love that. I love that body style, man. I just don't know what color I'm gonna paint it yet. Demon, yeah, something about that word demon or Hellcat, something like that. That just, I don't know. And I love Dodges, but it's just something about those type of names or titles or whatever. I just can't. But maybe just this once, since it's called a Demon, and I didn't even know it was a Demon until I got it here. We might go something wicked color on it. I don't know. That red looks good right there, but I was thinking of some colors myself, so we'll talk about that later. Let's get this bad boy turned around. Okay, bam, magically turned around. We turned on the hovercraft and it just lifted up about 3-4 feet and turned around, and not a hovercraft, but we popped out the helicopter blades and just kind of, no, it wasn't helicopter blades. It was some futuristic alien tech shit. All right, here we go. She did excellent coming over, man. And a lot of them have trouble at that spot I was talking about. Well, when you first come in that spot that I was telling you about, and like right here, this plastic, they don't like this plastic, most tires. But I think the weight, I don't know if this has overdrive or not, but them front tires are handling things. You hear me? Okay, let's get some side shots here. Beautiful rig, man. All right, we're kind of getting off over here. Got to get that driver's tire over on that. It's not giving me that smooth modulation. It's a herky jerky. It's got that slingshot effect thing. But yeah, I think it's gonna be badass, man, out there. All right, I got her outside now. Let's see if she can crawl. Well, let's get her off the porch first. Let's go down my primitive brick steps. Got the lights flashing. I don't know if that's a good idea or not. Idea. Because the battery is fully charged, so, and it's a Turnigy 3.3. I keep looking up at that foxtail on that flag, and I'm like, damn, what is that? Like a big bug flying in there. All right, baby, come on. I didn't tweak the drag brake. That wasn't bad though. Nope, not bad at all. Look at that boy. We're gonna see how hot this battery gets. We're gonna take her on a tour. Them rims look nice on there. I have to admit they designed this one very nicely. That's why I had to go back to the rims. Surfing on the internet, and bam, I saw these bad boys. And they look just like the ones that came off of it, except for these are 2.2s and you know, they're metal. All right, baby. Okay. Testing them wheel lugs. All right, let's see if we can get through here. I'll be trimming trees this time next year. Got to change the oil on my Challenger. All right, we're getting our war wounds here. Now that's where that Fusion doing its thing right there. That FOC, baby. Can we make that turn? Nice. I hadn't detected any rubbing yet either with these 2.2s on there. She's a base. I tell you what, it's just been too hot to come out here. And like I said, my sleeping pattern is getting back to normal where I'm going to bed at freaking 6, 7 o'clock and getting up about, waking up about 4, probably getting up around 5. I get up before my wife so I don't have to make the bed. Ha! Last one gets up, has to make the bed. Like I said, we're just gonna do a little tour here. I know it's a capable crawler, you know, to a certain point. That did any mowing or anything, And I don't know if I mentioned this, but I went back to nights. Days just wasn't for me. So, and it's 12-hour shifts too. So one positive thing about it is it's more money. And Christmas is coming up too. Let's see if she can go with this. All right, Thor, if there's any mistakes, it's your fault, buddy. Man, I am sweating. It is 93 degrees out here and it's barely 1 o'clock. All right, we ain't gonna turn it over. Well, there's something still in this vehicle that makes you have to do the double trigger to back it up. But give you a little quick pan of the front yard. See, I didn't do any flowers this year and probably not next year either. And this is where I am on the fence on the other side over here. So, a lot going on. And I ain't in no rush. Nothing urgent. Keep her in the shade there. We'll head on around to Foxtrot Trail Course 2 first. I would have went outside the gate, but I didn't feel like opening that big old gate because I got to put a wheel on it so it'll roll open and eventually put a motor on it. I got a big gate for the front, the main entrance. I got a solar motor, remote motor for it. Had it for years, just hadn't put it in yet. Working. You know that had to come out, but to get the things I want, I gotta work, baby. Keep it legit. See, this is stuff that got packed out of the house that needs to go into storage. It's my wife's stuff. So I gotta clean storage buildings. A lot to do. So I am seriously thinking about giving it up at 66. 8 more months. Calling it quits. See where everything is at the time. All right. Look at that. Look at that. And then there's my willow that's died. I'm going to keep the main frame of it to use as a light rack. But yeah, I don't know what happened to it. But the others I had died too. I don't know, man. There's a good shade tree too. It'd have been a bunch of shade over here right now. But anyway. That's the way it goes, folks. It's out of my hands. I love to see them just plow over shit. Just for its and giggles. I can't see it. Okay. You want to try it, Thor? Okay, brother. Let's do it. Now, you know how it goes. If something happens, it's your fault.
But y'all are superheroes. That's what I like about y'all. Something happens to you, it won't hurt you. You just bounce back and do it again. Ah, I didn't mean to come all the way off of there. Hold on, Lassie. You vertical, baby. Ah. It's got a little weight in the front. Well, it's got a bunch of weight in the front, but a bunch of weight in the back, too. I think that wheelbase is going to get it. Ooh! All right. Let's keep it rolling. Yeah, I think it's the wheelbase on this one that won't let it get up there. And them tires are so short, those front tires have nothing to grab to help with the pulling. Look at these boys, these weeds are trying to take over. I gotta come back and get these. I'm not gonna let them. I just ain't gonna let them do it. There's one done popped it through my plastic there. But water doesn't get that high. And I have got a solution. I am going to get a roll of rubber mat. Nice, nice, perfect thickness. And put it in sections of the pool. I'm gonna cut that plastic out. Cut it out in like around the edges, lift it up, tuck that rubber up under there, and then cement it back together. Because I should have known that plastic wouldn't give me a lot of with the the weather, rain, snow. It's gonna give. All right, we fixing to get serious here now, and I am sweating like a skinny barbecue pig. Here we go. All right, Thor, you got this, baby. And those BF Goodriches, they are by Tire, T-I-T-Y-R-E. I always wondered who they were by. Tire, in my opinion, they make some okay tires. My little trailing and crawling, I ain't gotta go all out, unless I just want to. I'm gonna hook that Origin up though. I don't know how much I'm gonna go on the servo. Well, I've got some servos. Definitely ain't getting the reefs, that's for sure. Ooh, this baby boy, this straight axle is giving it problems. Well, it's better than not getting around it, huh? Yeah, we're not doing too much. We're gonna trail on back over to Foxtrot. Trail course 2. Oh, you wanna go in there? All right. Just hit some leaves then, Thor. Crunchy, crunchy. And that's why I want to bust out my little handy 2-in-1 blower shredder, leaf shredder. Suck all this up and then trim this tree down. but ain't no telling when I'm gonna get to this thing. Like I said, I ain't in no rush. Fence is the main priority. And keep the trees away from the solar panels. Good business. Yeah, I mean, in good shape. Got my shadow in it. Look at them shadow and trying to dry. That thing dropped like a brick, man. Saw that piece of branch flexing there. I thought that was that antenna bending way up there. Like, how in the hell? Whoa. All right, hold up. Hands got a little tired there. But she's looking good. I'll tell you what, that Roundup is a beast. That other stuff I was getting was not doing the job. That Roundup didn't play with them. They're like, y'all got to go, weeds. I mean, it was like something just dumped a bunch of those certain seeds onto my property. And like up here by the Mustang. Oh, wait till we get up there. Look at all of that. That Roundup took care of it. They ain't never done that before. But this is the entrance part right here where that crepe myrtle is right there. We come in. We didn't come in that way though. We came around. Should have came in that way. I forgot about it. Honestly. But you know, when I retire and stuff, I'm gonna have signs and everything, man. Painted signs telling you where everything is. Heading on over to Foxtrot Trail Course 1. Woo! Woo, hoo, 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 hoo. All right now. Boy, that 2300 is a beast. Go across Ty Road, get your little shade. Okay, I had to put the transmitter around my neck. I don't know why I'm walking with it in my hand when it's got a lanyard on it. But this thing is still nice though. It's not tuned the way I like it. I like it a little bit more tuned. Got a little bit too much punch. So, I guess that'd be smaller pinion. All right, baby. That's my bad. Right? I don't know how that light there keeps getting knocked over. Been seeing a cat around here. That's why I haven't been seeing any rabbits. See a little spot over there where he kind of nested and laid out. I'm glad. Hell, I might even start feeding them. Get rid of them damn rabbits. Nice, baby. Tripod catching on the, I'm gonna have to go through my, catching on the wire, the light wires at the course. I have to go through my course and tighten it up a little bit, like the lights straighten up some posts and all of that good stuff. Be glad when it starts to cool off. We got a good probably couple months. We're in August. It's September can be hot too. It can be up into the 90s for a minute. Get on over that brick. Thor, I probably should have put a seatbelt on you. You keep moving around, brother. Your lady love, put one on her. Look at all them weeds over there killed, man. Suckers don't be playing. I mean, they just came like in full force. Like a kamikaze style. Let's hit him hard. He's killing us off like this. Let's hit him hard. So I had to change my, come on, baby. There you go. And we got a screw about to come out. The door open. Uh-oh. Jeez, I see a weed coming up there. I gotta get him. We're just gonna make this one circle and then we're gonna head on in. I don't have the doors pinned in. See what we got going on here. Okay. With the changes that I made on it, no, that wasn't easy enough, but at the same time, you don't want it easy. That pumpkin catching, I can see it. One more time. Okay, never mind. You're not ready, grasshopper.
Power up.
That quick? All right, we just jumped on over here to Blackpot Hill because the batteries in the transmitter went out. So we had to change the batteries, and now we're back on the road. And it is hot out here. We're just gonna make this circle and we're gonna head on in. Servo's a little weak. Going to the driver's side. You gonna do this, girl? Not that way. Maybe a... Oh. Just want to keep lifting up right there. Maybe we can get that passenger tire, back passenger tire on this brick. Think that'll do it? Ladies and gentlemen, fellow enthusiast, I think I've got too much weight on this girl. I really do. I think the disc were a bit much. Whew, she made it though. Not smooth. Yeah, we're gonna take some of that weight off. Probably. And then the tires, I don't know, they don't flex the way I want them to. So I might have to go with some green Enduras. The yellows are just too big. Doesn't give the tire flexing room, but these aren't the best tires either. I mean, BF Goodrich's by tire. But you have to admit, they sure look good on this thing, man. I'm trying to admire the vehicle and wasn't watching where I was going. Yeah, she's a little punchy too. So smaller pinion, green inserts. Yeah, and take out that extra weight I put on it. It would be good like if she was gonna be towing something or something like that, but this one doesn't even have a tow hitch on the back of it. Try to keep her as original as possible. Nice little truck to have when you're having like a little gathering of all your vehicles outside at one of my courses, and they can be sitting in the grass at picnic tables and all of this good stuff. Boy, these rabbits are eating my grass up, I'm telling you. No matter what I put down. I'm just gonna have to start feeding some cats. That's all it is to it. Yeah, she's pretty jerky, herky-jerky. To get her started with this Fusion Pro in it. Yeah, we'll look at her later. I'll look at her again before I bring her out. Just trying to get everything. Well, for one thing, I'm waiting for this weather to die down. I ain't coming out here in this crap. And on the lazy days, like when it's nice and cool and stuff, when I should have been out here, I wasn't. I got the hole in the fence over there fixed. But as far as progressing with the fence, man, that side over there has been up since last year. Y'all know that. All right. I got this tree trimmed though. Look at her. She's a skinny naked mama. I got a plan. I just do. See, you have the big things you got to get out of the way first, like the mowing. And then trimming the trees. I just do a tree a day. That's how I'm going to look at it. I don't get in no rush. What for? It's come to that time where it's time to start taking it easy. Come on, girl. Nice. Very nice. You did that very nicely. Okay, then it kicked in. Huh. A little play in there before it kicks in. What's up with that? Let me see. I got dig on it, but I can't remember where. Still can't do it with one hand, though. I need it on a button where I can do it with one hand while I'm filming. Let me just see if we can get some natural dig here. Tire slipping. Tire slipping. Change the angle, I guess. Here we go. Feels good. Even though it's hot out here, I tell you what, it feels good to be out here making a video. This is what I like to do, and I can't wait till it cools off and it's nice and cool. We can be out here just getting down, having fun. All right. Let's get a different angle here. I am sweating too, but I'm having a blast. Watching this thing perform in this heat kind of tells me what it's about. Come on, girl, you got this. Oh yeah, look at that. Whew. She is nice. Very nice. The changes are nice. I saw maybe a little rub in there, not a lot, in that front passenger tire when it came down off of that. But nothing to hinder its performance. That's for sure. Look at this motherfucker, boy. Hello, beautiful. Just roll up out of there like a beast. I like the antenna, but it just seems like it's a little fragile. Seems like it bends real easy. Gotta be careful with it. It's nice though. Not gonna lie, it's nice. It looks good on that Jeep. See if we can do, I took that smokestack off of this one. Let's see if we can do this one. TB2, tire bridge 2, tide bridge 2. Whew, man, I am wringing wet here. Get in here in this air. Momento. There you go, baby. This Jeep is nice, man. Nice. Just a little teeny bit of tweaking. Yes, sir. Just a little bit. Not a lot. No. It's the only thing about taking TB2 is you got a crazy exit here. Almost. Come on. See, she's very punchy, man. Ooh, shit. God dang. You see that? It's like it knocked a brick back in there. It's that bumper. It ain't gonna hurt that bumper. You notice all my screws are silver too. Look at that. All right, let's get out of this heat. When it's time to go in, we get cloud cover, but it ain't gonna last too long. Yeah, she was very nice. Very, very nice. Love this vehicle. Like I love all of mine. All the others. You know, honestly, I don't even think I have any special ones. Get that turning radius fixed too. There we go. Yeah. There you have it, baby. I got a big mess out here on my porch. Hadn't put my storm door up yet. Just ain't been doing nothing. Ain't been making very many videos. But there you have it, man. She's nice. A little bit of tweaking and should be good to go. I don't like the background setup, but that's okay. I'm gonna watch it. Like I always say, folks, much, much, much more to come. Thanks for watching.